Happy New Year!
I was hoping to
Happy
make
New Year.
Happy New Year.
I was hoping to make Sarah jump. I don't know if it worked or not. Catch everyone off guard.
Not that
So,
time.
what's up, everyone? Seriously, though, Happy New Year 2024. Welcome to the Savage Ladies of Metal YouTube. And our first victims in the hot seat of the year is Wisconsin's Morbid Saint. What's up, guys?
Hey, how's it going, man? Glad to be here.
Glad to be here.
I'm glad you guys made the time. Happy holidays. And, of course,
Yeah,
everyone's
happy
favorite
holidays.
beauty queen, Sarah Jacobs.
Fran.
How you doing, sweetie? What is that? I'm introducing you. What the hell is that supposed
I know, but you said beauty queen, so I pointed to you. I don't know about this.
Well, to me, I'm the other way. I'm the other way.
Oh, wait, that way. You're that way to me.
She's pointing to Bob.
That way.
Hey, Bob.
She's over there.
I don't know where I am. I'm just here.
You know what? You're in the right spot. That's all that matters. Whether it's here or there, you made it.
Everywhere.
So, in the meantime, you guys know, seriously, thanks for making it. Happy New Year. Happy holidays. And here we are, back in action. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves? Who you are? Where you're from?
I'm Bob. I play bass, and I'm from Wisconsin, Sheboygan.
Same
You
here.
said Wisconsin, so that's a thing.
What's that?
I said you said Wisconsin, so that's a thing.
Oh,
Sheboygan, Wisconsin.
Sheboygan.
Sheboygan,
Yeah, Sheboygan, Wisconsin.
We're both
Sheboygan.
from Sheboygan, Wisconsin. I'm Jim, play guitar in Morbid Saint.
Well, thank you guys for being here. And who are we missing? We're missing a couple of heads.
We are missing DJ, the drummer, Jay Visser, the other guitar player, and Pat Lind, our singer. Everybody's from Sheboygan or around this area.
So generally everyone's from the area, but the others were preoccupied, but you guys were able to make it. So thank you for making that time. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Sarah, you want to go?
Okay, here we go. So I've noticed you all broadcast live a lot, which I love because, Fran and I do exactly that. And how much preparation do you do before that, or do you guys just go off the cuff?
Pretty much. Yeah, we set up at our practice area. We set up what do we got? I think we got 5 cameras mounted, and we just we run through like a YOLO box, and we just turn it on the nights. And we don't really prep it. What happens. We don't.
Yeah.
That's why it looks like it does, because it's not.
It isn't a big production at all.
Yeah, it's not.
I get it. So you show up and you're just like, all right, we're here. Let's do it.
Turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. We're there. This is what we do at practice. We practice. We drink, and what happens.
Yeah.
So.
And drink some more.
Yeah.
Well, that's first.
What do you like to drink?
I like my
Oh my God, that reminds me of freaking high school. Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's a malt.
I'm not that. I drink just Miller, so nothing.
Miller. I noticed a lot of bands.
Yeah, I like
Miller
my
are
grenades.
Miller
Yeah,
Lite.
most of the other guys in the bands drink, like DJ's like a big IPA fan, and Pat, they drink all kinds of good
Yeah, they drink all kinds of weird shit. All
I
IPAs.
hate IPAs.
All different IPAs. Yeah. I still got my green
That's just way
grenade.
too damn expensive. You can get the same amount of alcohol in 2 beers for half the price.
Correct.
Yeah,
right.
And it
absolutely.
tastes
That's
like
why I
shit.
drink-
I'd rather fill up quick.
Ding, ding, ding.
Absolutely.
I couldn't agree more.
Weird. It's funky. It's kind of like citrusy. I don't know what it is. There's something
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
like
well,
it's
if
like
it's citrusy,
like
it depends on what you're
sucking
drinking,
out an
too.
orange peel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not
Yeah,
bad.
I'd rather eat the inside of the orange, not the outside.
Yeah. I hear you.
You're not supposed to chew it. It's decoration, sweetheart. Just like a hint of flavor, just to let you know.
Oh. Is that good?
So, guys, I wanted to ask you. We'll knock these out of the way real quick, so me and Sarah can get back into our routine. The name Morbid Saint. Jim, you've been around a minute.
Yeah.
How did the name
80s,
come
right?
about? What's the story behind the name?
That's a good question. Jay came up with it, and I want to say he misinterpreted the words for a Celtic Frost song. I think. I have no idea actually how he just came one day and we were we were actually in a band together before that, a cover band. And when we kind of stopped doing that and just wanted to go all originals, we were looking for a name, and he just came up with it one day and he's like, "How about Morbid Saint?" And it's like, whatever.
Fuck it.
And that's really, yeah, nothing, sorry. Nothing exciting about where it came from. But I think it came from a Celtic Frost song. I want to say that, but
Okay. All right, cool. Well, there's always a basis. You got to find out, And so how
I
did
think
you
I
guys
have
all
the
meet?
singer on my page. But go ahead, sorry.
No, it's
You
totally
have-
cool. I thought you were going to
You have
show
your-
us. So I know
she's
you guys have gone through quite a bit, of changes over, over the last few decades. But who we have now, you've had for a few years now, a couple of years.
yes.
How did you guys all meet, like to the point where you're at now?
You?
Well, I can start. Jay,
Your
Pat, and
exasperation
myself-
sounds like a hell of a story.
Yeah.
It's a small town, so it's
Yeah.
kind of a quick story. We all know each other.
Yeah,
well,
we've
that makes
known
sense.
Jay, like I said, Jay and I were in a band before Morbid Saint. We knew Pat. He was actually, our singer was actually a drummer in another band that we knew here in town that sang for that band. And Bob, we've known him forever. We actually tried to get Bob in the band a long time ago. Before
I hear
we
he's hard to
recorded.
get a hold of.
Yeah, him. Yeah, I know.
You know how much it's killing me to shut my mouth right now.
Okay, Fred. I know. I had to get you, hon. You know it. Sorry.
All right.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Sorry.
So we
Bob.
tried to get Bob in the band before Spectrum of Death, so he would have been the bass player pretty much from the beginning, but he was a chicken shit, I guess.
Their other bass player, Tony Paletti, he recorded with them on Spectrum of Death, and that guy's just awesome for one. I used to I'd hang out with them at their practices, watch them practice, go to their shows. Tony was really good, and then Tony left the band for a while, and they had the possibility of going to Mexico because their album was from Mexico, so they were going to possibly be touring it, and they needed a bass player, and they had me come over, and after all this time of watching them play, now I got up on stage with them and started playing with them. It was a little too much. I didn't have the chops yet, in my opinion. I wasn't ready yet. It was just overwhelming for me, so I had to decline. And I just got lucky 2 decades later that this started back up again, and by then I had the chops to do this. So
what do you think you had to overcome in the last 20 years in order for you to feel like you were ready to be there?
So
play bass for 20 years.
Well, yeah, that's a good start.
Were you like stage fright or anything?
Oh yeah, well, I'd only been just starting to play bass for like 6 months when they approached me, and I was cutting my teeth playing, learning like Metallica and things like that, but I wasn't ready. In my opinion, I wasn't ready. And then when I sat in on a couple practices with them, I knew I wasn't ready. Yeah, I'm like, I knew I wasn't ready. At least I felt that. These guys will tell you different. They're like, oh no, you were. You're just a chicken shit. But I was like, nah, I'm not ready for this yet. I had to turn it down. But I got really lucky, and Jay and I played in a band before Morbid Saint got back together. Jay and I were playing in a cover band for a few years together, and then this kicked back in, and I was kind of a natural fit to jump into that spot and play it, and then it wasn't a problem at all. 20 years later, so yeah.
What was the cover band that you guys were? What bands were you covering?
Oh boy, we covered all kinds of shit.
It's always metal.
It's always metal, yeah. But some of it we try to get a little mainstream because we were playing the bar scene. So around Sheboygan, the bar scene is not thrash. You know what I mean? The bar scene is what you would think, just your small town bar. So unbelievable. I don't even want to say the names, but we did. Oh God, we did a little bit of Creed. But we did Slayer, and we did.
I was not in that band.
He wasn't in the band. I was just Jay and I.
I was not expecting to hear Creed in there.
That's great.
I know.
Arms wide open.
Oh my God, I know. I didn't want to say it, but since yeah.
You know
okay,
what? I
so-
have mad respect for Creed. I'm not against it. I just wasn't
I
expecting
do
to hear it.
too. I think it's cool.
Oh
that,
yeah,
you know,
yeah. Oh, there was even some that we did some Alice in Chains, but we did do Slayer, Pantera, and things like that. But it was just mainstream stuff to get over in the bars. And then we actually, because this guy, he ran a haunted house for decades,
Cool.
and that cover
Wow.
band we were in, we
You got to
played
play
at
the
his
haunted
haunted
house.
house. That was
Yeah.
was fucking cool, man.
Fuck yeah, man. That'd be awesome.
Huh.
That was way cool. But yeah, that's how I got
Do you have
in,
any
and that's
videos
the
from
cover.
that?
That's what's that?
Do you have any videos from the haunted house, or when you guys were playing in there or anything?
Oh,
When they were playing, I think I have some pictures of them there.
yeah, there's
They
pictures.
Oh, I
were
would
all
like to
just
see
Bob.
those.
Bob was actually bald at the time, and he was fully dressed like a
I
skeleton. all
just
painted
can't
up.
picture that right now.
I can't either. Dude, you
Yeah,
got a lot
yeah,
of
I-
hair. You got gorgeous hair.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. But yeah, I was at the time I was working construction and it was really hot. So we would shave our heads in the summer because it was so fucking hot.
Makes
And
sense.
everyone said, wow, you look like Stone Cold Steve Austin. And that kind of stuck for a while then. So I kept shaving my head. But
He was like
yeah.
your ultra
You're
ego.
like, yeah, buddy.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
You walk up to guys and just yell in their ears. You know, fucking just start screaming at them like you're Stone Cold.
Right. You're gonna watch our bed.
I would swing. I'd turn around swinging. What the fuck?
What did you say, Bob?
I go, you're gonna watch our band because Stone Cold Austin says so.
Right? There you go.
It's a gimmick of his.
I love it.
He'd say shit like that. Cool wrestling fan, too.
Brother. Okay, now I'm gonna turn into
It's
one.
my brother.
Get him going.
That is too
Let me tell
funny.
you something, brother.
So now, I mean, getting back on track as usual, we go left.
Yeah.
So you guys, you guys have been around a minute, and Jimmy, like I said, you've been around a minute. How does it feel to be one of the most stable members of the group?
Well, I'm not stable by any means.
Yay.
Well, because
Me neither.
I was out of the band for almost 20 years.
Right.
So
Yeah.
Bob's actually been in the band probably longer than me. If you
Right.
it's probably pretty
Yeah. I mean,
close.
I know you guys have been through a lot, but I mean, there's been a couple of you guys. There's a few of you that have still pretty much been there. Whether you came and went. You guys were indecisive.
Yeah, no, it's for me it was the business. Like Bob said, when I started up the haunted house, that took all my time. People don't think that, but it
Oh, that's consuming as fuck.
yeah.
Oh yeah, we tried getting him back into the fold for forever. For the last 15 years, we would occasionally ask Jim to come back, and he was too busy with the haunted house.
I mean, I'll be honest, it wasn't only being busy, but I own a business that I'm making money. I'm not going to stop doing that to go play in a band that makes absolutely no money.
I get that. Yeah.
Totally.
Like I said, I'm being
I
honest.
get that. I mean, I get that.
But me, Jay, and Pat Jay and I were technically are the two that have been the longest. Because Pat was not in there right from the start. But yeah, it's been us three, and it's great having us three together, and with Bob and DJ the drummer. It's a great lineup. I mean, we all get along real good. We're stupid, and it's
First
fun.
and foremost, your stupids get along. That's a beautiful thing.
Correct.
Yes.
It's like Fran and me.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, that makes sense. But I mean, there's some gaps for you guys, man. You guys are literally, it's like open and close, like opening and closing a door. You guys finally have come back with your latest album you're going to release, which we would get into talking about also after one hell of a wait.
Well, yeah. Well, we're like a fine wine, I guess.
Yes, absolutely.
You had to ferment.
Yeah.
Yes.
Required I know, it was like a required taste.
We weren't just going to put anything out. We had to make sure that it's 30 years, but it's there.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure it's gonna kick some ass.
And all the songs that are on the new album were written in the last year and a half, roughly 2 years.
Oh, wow.
They're all old. We didn't bring anything from the past back. It's all new.
Yeah.
I
But
like that.
it's you know, being older now compared to obviously back in Spectrum
40
of
years
Death
ago
days.
almost.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah.
it's real easy now because the expectations are very low. You know, we're not like when we were kids, we were gung ho and going, you know,
Yeah.
this is what we want to do, this is what we want to do. Now we all understand it's this, you know, just want to make decent music and hopefully people like it.
You know, and just getting older in general, you find you're more settled in your mind. You're at where you need to, where you're at in life. You know, it's not like I got a million goals and I got nothing in my way. Now, you know, people develop family, you know,
Yeah.
they go a different direction, businesses, this and that, you know. So, I mean, you know, I understand completely. You know, when you want to bring in the extra, you know, all the extra stuff, it's got to fit around what you created already, you know.
Yep.
Yes.
So it's a big
Yep.
difference
Nailed
now
it.
compared to 25 years ago, you know.
Oh yeah. It's a big difference, but it's good. It's we're all in a good position. It's a little harder to play nowadays. Still being able to play fast, but
You guys still working out the bugs, getting that speed back?
no, that's gone. But yeah, we're still playing.
Wait, what's gone? The
We're still
speed or the bugs?
Oh, the bugs.
the bugs.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
the bugs are gone. Yeah, no. We're still playing fast as ever.
Yeah. Well, this album's been doing really good. Well, the few single releases you have had, you know, I mean, I know you guys have an interesting record on how you release your music, you know, and it's like, you know, every few years you pop in and say we're still here, and that's, you know, and then you're gone again for another couple of years until and then you know, release another random single, you know, or something along those lines. You know, your demos. You have a couple of demos out there that you were popping out here and there. You guys were making your appearance, keeping people lifting their eyebrows, like, "Are you coming?" And now you're here.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, it took the
Gotta
I
tease
think
us.
the right lineup to
Do you feel ready to
to
make that
get it
appearance?
to get it done, I guess.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
But we worked our asses off to, you know, get this album. We were hoping it would be released before it is, but it just, you know, things happened and
Yeah, we had a goal on this album.
we missed it.
We missed the goal, but we were really shooting for it.
We didn't even come.
Hey,
It
it's
was
still
just
there.
delayed. The goal
It
has
is
been delayed.
exactly.
The goal will still
is-
happen. It's just delayed for a later time. But that time is has actually been rescheduled a couple of times now.
Yeah, but this goal was a solid goal that we had a date we wanted to have the album written by and out by, actually. And compared to like the other goals where it got set off by like years, this one got set back maybe 6 months due to certain reasons. The album got set back about 6 months or so. But we were really working for that goal. We wanted this album to be out at this time, and everybody was working really hard on their parts and work and writing, and especially, you know, Jim. I mean, there was a whole lot of work going into it. And so to meet that goal, you got to have goals. And we came up a tad bit short, but only 6 months, not 10 years.
That's
So we're
Good. You're not doing the 10-year goal. You're doing the less than 5.
There is an improvement. See, I was gonna say there's a repetitive pattern that I'm noticing with the way you guys are releasing shit. It's like every 5, 7, maybe 10 years. You know,
I think they're on it now.
you know, you're looking at your 4th or 5th technical release in 40 years. It's like there's a pattern happening.
I know. Yeah,
Well, and we've only really released one album.
Well, yeah, because you got a couple of demos and stuff like that. You know, I know that. You know, but so basically that makes me want to tell everyone. So we know in advance, 20 years from now, they will be back with another album. So tune in 2045 on the Savage Ladies YouTube channel.
Yes.
We'll bring them back for the
look
next
a little.
album release. No, I'm joking.
that's right.
We're gonna be coming live to you from a nursing home.
Yes.
If that happens,
I'll be the
in a
neighbor.
nursing home.
We'll see how many of us are still here in 2045. Stay tuned.
All right.
I can almost guarantee you, if things keep going the way they are, there'll be another album before that.
Yeah, at this
You know
rate.
what? There's a
yeah.
lot of motivation in life these days for a lot of harsh reality fucking lyrics to be written. You know.
Oh, I know.
I can't imagine being a lyricist and a writer, dude. My mind. I mean, I say shit to a lot of obviously I'm friends with a lot of musicians, just like everyone else is, and a lot of the shit I say, they're like, "Why don't you write?" And they're like, "You give us." I can literally give people ideas all the time. Like, can we use that? Go ahead. That's just my mouth thing. I'm just saying what I'm thinking, in a twisted way, but it's a reality.
It's like you're their muse.
Yeah. If I help, great, steal it. I don't care. I'm not a writer. It takes too long.
Lyrics are like I said, especially nowadays with what's been going on in the world the last few years, pretty easy to come by for lyrics. In my mind they are. That was not a big problem for us. Music is another thing.
I get that.
We knew there was going to be an expectation of, because it's been so long and Spectrum of Death has such a following that we're always going to get compared to that album. So we knew there was going to be some people that are going to be happy and some people are not going to like it.
Right.
But it seems to be going pretty good so far. Well, but we still had to keep it relatable.
Spectrum of Death was a great album, though. I mean, you guys re-released it, and then you re-released it. Do what?
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, it was. Am I hearing an echo? Or is it just me?
A little bit. I'm hearing an echo from you.
Okay, because I'm like tweaking from it. I keep stopping. Okay. It wasn't there before we went live, so I'm sorry to everyone if you hear it.
I thought you were talking to Sarah there. No, you were talking about us re-releasing it.
Yeah, it was done twice. So what did you do? I mean, I get it. You re-release it 20 years later, update it, remaster. I get that. I get that. But why'd you do it again 2 years later? What didn't you do the first time?
It had nothing to do with us.
No, it's record companies.
That's all companies. It's a lot of bootleg stuff that we don't even have any say-so in. That's not us at all. We would have never. No, it really would have been the original. And then when the deal with Relapse and Century Media, we had some say in that. But yeah, there's a lot of bootleg going on, a lot of stuff. We always tell people if they're going to buy Morbid Saint merch, if it's out there on eBay and stuff, it's not us. It's which it's not only us, that's everybody. But
yeah, it's happening to a lot of people.
And you can't do anything.
I always tell people to go to the band's pages and whatever.
Same. Yeah, I'd rather go strictly to the band's page, or their YouTube links and
Bandcamp.
Links. I am
right.
And I think the majority people, fans in any kind of genre, understand that. But when you're in a situation like a band like us where we don't do anything for 20 years and you want some merch, where else are you going to get it?
Right.
So we understand it. And we always felt that all the bootleg crap that's out there just keeps our name out there anyway. So
right.
It's true. I mean, there's a benefit to it, it sucks, but there's a
silver lining.
It's the catch-22 in the situation, it's like, well, this really fucking sucks. It's not helping us, but yet it is.
Right. We're not,
exactly.
We're not getting rich on it, but at least it's keeping us in people's minds.
Right. It's no different than using Spotify.
Now you're making your comeback to bring them all back to
you. Right. Well, and Spotify's a whole, this is a whole new thing for us. We do pretty well on Spotify, but there's a question, with the releasing the album now, do we keep it off of Spotify for a little bit? And we're not. It's going when you can buy it,
do it everywhere.
You can get it free. Is that a smart thing to do or a dumb thing? I don't know, but we really don't care.
Yeah.
Are you going to put it on vinyl? I'm a vinyl collector.
It is, yes. It's coming. It's funny because we're releasing it on vinyl, CD, and cassette. Cassette.
I'm buying it.
People want cassettes. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't. I've been collecting vinyl for a long time.
That's why they're not making a ton of them, but they are making some cassettes.
So there you go. It'll be worth some, Sarah. Jump on it. So we got Tom. We got Tom who says it kills me how so many people steal music, even before Spotify pays you pennies for it, that it's only worth doing this for the love of it.
True.
Pretty much.
It's the valid salad. It's a sad truth. It really is. I mean, you really have to have a passion for this scene and know what's going to happen. You got to really stand out for it to go next level, and that's what it's underground and radio play are two very different fucking things. You know.
Right. And I think Spotify, there is a lot of stuff going on with Spotify, where they don't give you shit, which they don't, but you still are able to reach so many people.
So many people are gonna want the copy too, not just to listen to it on their phone.
Right.
Yep. Correct. Yeah. And that's the theory behind it. Yes.
I'm one of those. Like, I want a physical copy.
Right.
Yes. And
she's gonna be adamant about that. Make sure she gets one.
And I always encourage bands to put a poster inside the motherfucker because I want to hang one up.
They didn't put one on this release. They High Rollers. We asked about it, and they said they don't do it on the initial pressing. They don't do it.
Right.
They'll put it on the next one. It will be in the next one.
I just didn't know how all that worked. I guess I didn't know there was like a process behind all that.
I didn't either. I thought it was going to be in there because it's on the other ones, but it's not. They said they don't do it on the initial release. So
right.
So now you'll have to wait. You'll have to buy the next one.
Oh, good. I'll just have to buy a poster from you guys directly.
Absolutely.
Yeah. There we go.
So that is one of the few things that have also happened to you guys since you guys reunited back in 2022. 2023, you guys signed by High Roller.
We are we're not signed by anybody. Yeah, no, we're not signed by anybody.
You're not anymore. Okay, so there was just maybe a temporary tie.
No, well, we were when we had to deal with Century Media. That's how we got hooked up with High Rollers.
Oh, okay.
And then when we were finally able to get out of the deal with Century Media, we did, but we kept working with High Rollers.
Okay.
For the older releases, for Spectrum and Destruction System. With the new release, we signed a what's called just basically a distribution deal with High Rollers. So we have a contract with them to distribute our music. We can distribute it ourselves also, which we are. We're selling it on our website, and we'll sell at shows. But they don't. They're not taking the rights to our music away. That happened to us for a long time. We lost it. So we weren't going to do that again. So we just, and it's not like we have labels knocking on our door. We don't really care. We don't.
Right.
We kind of have a thing in the band where if a label would have came to us, it would have really had to been the right situation for us to even sign anything, because when a label's going to sign you, they're going to want to put you out on the road, and they're going to want to promote. Well, we don't want to do that because we all work, we have jobs. We can't just take off.
I get that.
Right. So by doing the distribution deal, we retain the rights to our music, and nobody has any say so over what we do.
So it's more or less, it's a contract agreement of working with each other as opposed to you working for them.
Correct.
Yes.
Pretty much.
I get that. Solid. That's solid. That's, I totally get that. So, I mean, I get that, I could never imagine giving rights my brand. And I'd be like, you want to own who?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. That shit ain't happening. We can work together, but you ain't going to own me. Nobody does.
Right.
Correct.
And that was going on for quite a while. We had to wait quite a while. And there was a clause in the contract that we didn't even realize in the small print. If we didn't cancel it, they kept re-upping it. So we didn't have our rights to our music for a long time.
But you got them back.
We're not giving them back up again.
But you did get them back, and that's good first and foremost.
We have them now.
Yeah, now we got our rights.
Now we can say it. Still doesn't mean people aren't going to bootleg the stuff, but
that's going to happen regardless. I mean, you're not. There are battles that are not even worth fighting. Just go like,
right.
You know what battles are worth fighting. That's not something you're going to win.
Right. Yep.
I totally get that.
Yep.
So, but now you guys, come fall last year, you released your. Well, you didn't release it yet. When is the actual album release? Followed by
February.
Hell. For those who don't know,
It's
they're gonna be releasing
They're
very
gonna
soon.
change it again. No, just kidding.
Followed by Hell.
All right.
No, it's
5 more years.
it's yeah. It's actually being released on February 10th.
Ooh, that's close to my birthday.
It's the 9th.
Scheduled
Really,
after the 9th, yeah.
everybody releases stuff on Fridays, so it's
Oh, yeah.
technically at like it'll be on Spotify on February 9th at midnight. So it's
Tag us
technically
as a reminder. I'll be more than happy to push that out there too for you. Be like, it's
Oh
here.
yeah, man.
Check them out.
Really
too.
cool, man. Thank you.
yes,
Yeah.
and it'll be on.
Sir, got you.
You'll be able to get it on our site. You can download it from our site at
Mm-hmm.
11 o'clock. We always got to beat Spotify by an hour. So
Well, yeah.
Yay.
so,
They can't be the first. They can't
Because
be
you
the
own yourself, not it.
Like you ain't giving me shit. Now you're not even giving me a full penny. Fuck you. I'm putting it up first.
right.
I own me,
Yeah.
bitch. Not you.
But now you guys have actually released a couple singles off this album already.
3.
And the most recent video, I'm gonna say, we actually do have it. And with permission, I would like to play Swallowed by Hell, self-titled single.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Sarah,
You
you
got it.
ready?
I'm
Oh,
fucking
blast
ready,
that thing.
man. Let's
Fucking
do
ready,
it.
man.
Do it.
Even when she tries to look evil, she just looks cute.
Right? Right? There's no there ain't no.
Then if
she
I
ain't
make a
looking
face, I
evil.
look like Demon's Hell Baby, you know? It's like,
Oh, you haven't seen me angry whenever I'm no, you've heard me angry, but you've never seen my angry.
I won't.
see what I mean?
I can't help but smile at you,
It's
friend.
okay. It's like adorably cute and angry at the same time. It's like watching a little 2-year-old throw a fit. All right, so I love you, and let's get this bad boy playing. All right, you guys. All right, you guys. So this is Swallowed by Hell. You know, swallowing's not a bad thing. Everyone should try it once in a while.
I like the way she's
Wow,
lot
she
less
said
than
it.
we'll
yeah,
have to
yeah.
worry
Thinking
about.
it,
I'm just saying.
That's what she
All right,
said,
I'm gonna play
right?
it.
but she said it. Awesome. I'm gonna step away.
Sacrifice
Right.
for all to see. One by one,
Wieners.
they all
All right.
fall. Their twisted plan revealed to all. The end is just beginning. With fists in the air, we will stand up and fight. They'll pay the price for those that fell. Their souls released to burn in hell.
I love that.
The
Can I say something?
I love how he ends it. Hold on, let me kick that out. How he's all like,
Okay, I gotta say
Yeah.
something.
Go for it. Say it away.
That was dope as fuck. You know what it reminded me of too? I loved how you guys focused on every freaking person or fucking person, I should say. We're not censored. Anyways, every fucking person was a star in that video. And it reminded me of Pantera's 5 Minutes Alone with you can see this guitar strings fucking going. Dude, I am sold.
Dude, that was a killer song. And the intro.
Dude.
The intro of it when he was just talking and he said the souls that we raised to be in hell. I mean, I was just like, yes, that's a great way to end it, and then just start crunching it, and killing it.
Such a great song. Holy shit.
Yeah, dude, that's okay. It's swallowed by hell. So what is the inspiration of being swallowed?
I just was. I guess I wasn't because I'm
Spit
alive.
it out, Sarah. They spit you back out. I don't know what to
They
tell
totally
you.
did. Okay, sorry.
So what was the inspiration of Swallowed by Hell? What's the story on that? Oh shit! Hold on.
Oh, we don't have their mic on.
This is me. Okay, say it.
Oh, sorry.
Did you guys hear me?
Oh yeah.
Yep. No, I was waiting for. Were you asking what the inspiration for the lyrics or the song itself?
Yes. Well, in general, I mean, the lyrics are, they're triggered from what inspired the idea of the song.
We hate to really be political in any way, but the whole song is really kind of just about how there's a lot of evils in the world today, a lot of evil shit going on, and it's very easy to be consumed by that. So hence, swallowed by hell. It's not saying, it's not necessarily a pit's going to open up and you're going to get swallowed in it. It's just being more lines of being consumed by all the shit that's going on.
All the bullshit that's going on.
You know what? And I understand that, actually, and I get it. A lot of people don't want to bring up politics, even though a lot of people don't want to bring it up, but actually are political. They just don't want to deal with your bullshit and your own opinions if you're going to argue with us with somebody's personal opinion.
Yeah.
I get that.
Right.
I get that. Some people just go next level with it. It's like, dude, you believe it for whatever fucking reason. It doesn't make sense to me, and I'm the same way. Get over it.
Right.
Well, that's what today's day and age is surrounded in. Whether people want to hear about it or not, religion and politics will always be the center of everything. And especially with today, with the shitstorm that's going on, and a whole different level. This is shit we read about growing up, not shit we expected to be living in as an adult.
And it sucks that we can't talk as adults about this shit. Instead, everybody's like, I'm offended. I hate you now. I never want to talk to you again.
I know. Right. It's a very general, broad sense that swallowed by hell is, it's just society's gone out of their fucking minds, and
definitely
it feels like you're just swallowed in fucking hell. Hence the album cover. Well, you'll see
that album cover is badass. Who made that cover again? I forgot that. I didn't write his name down.
I was gonna say that too.
Ed Repka. We really wanted to work with Ed. We didn't think we could afford him. But he's the guy who did most of the Megadeth albums.
Okay.
He did all the Death albums. They call him the king of thrash metal artwork. He's been around forever. He's done so many albums. You can't name all, but he's done a lot of big albums, and we really it felt right for us to go with him because he did so many albums from when back in the day of Morbid Saint that we didn't, like I said, we didn't think we were going to be able to get him to do it, but it worked out and it was worth it. And I think he did a fantastic job. It portrays kind of what we were thinking.
Yeah.
And I was amazed with some, like I had mentioned, we've been doing quite a few interviews and people have been bringing up the fact that they think that the cover is going to get censored. And I don't see that. I don't know why.
You know what? If it gets censored, that's even better for you.
Well, that's kind of
Well,
what that
Alright.
was always my
it's
that was
not
my answer.
necessarily a bad thing. That's actually a nice little pull. Actually, be like, we just pissed some people off. Fuck yeah.
Hell
Right.
Right?
yeah.
That's how the shit
In
gets
your
out, you know?
motherfucking face.
You
Right?
know, that's when word of mouth
Love it.
becomes beautiful. You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, and that was my answer. I was like, well, it didn't dawn on me, but if it's gonna happen, then that's great.
Right. I mean, that shit goes all the way back
Okay.
to, with Twisted Sister when Dee Schneider went in front of that whole court thing with the parental advisory thing.
Yep.
Tipper Gore.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, with Tipper Gore and that. It's like, yeah, fuck yeah, man. No, this is perfect.
Yep. Like I put up a post on a Savage page, cross the streams. You know? Fuck that line. Stomp over that bitch. Fuck that line.
Right.
You know,
Yep.
I'm a firm believer in that.
Right.
That line don't exist for me. I'll create my own shit. You know.
Correct.
So, but now, I mean, the song is badass, and it's just the whole intro to the song was fucking beautiful. And that was the third release from this album. And you guys, are you going to release another? You guys are supposed to release one more single before.
Yeah.
And that's
Yep.
coming up, like obviously, because here we are already in January.
Yeah.
It's set to hit Spotify on the 24th.
24th of this month.
Yes, the next single. That's
Right,
gonna be the
right.
last-
Because
the
the
last
10th
single.
is when the album itself is released.
Correct. And
So-
we are going to be shooting a video for that song next Saturday.
Okay.
Oh,
Where are you
okay.
going?
You didn't know that.
What about Mom?
That's what I
Well,
said,
sure.
right? That's why I said
I was
in the
waiting to
green
tell
room.
him.
That's why I said in the
I
green room.
wasn't
Everybody
sure.
needs
Right.
everybody needs a Bob in their life.
Everybody
I'm
needs a
just
Mom.
saying.
Especially with that little
Correct.
toy he's got.
Oh, yeah.
I think he-
I forgot
Oh,
what his
Bill,
name was.
that's
what was the
Bill,
toy?
man.
Let's
That's
talk
Slick
about your
Willie,
Wet
man.
Willie. Hold on. I want to
That's
talk
Wet
about his
Willie.
Wet
Slick
Willie.
Willie. Oh, that's my finger.
That's
I
his
see
Wet
it.
Willie.
Yeah, Bob is showing us his Wet Willie.
Hey, Willie.
Yes, he has. You gotta wind him
Wait,
up.
maybe gotta get a better angle. There he
You gotta,
is.
there he goes.
I
Now
gotta say
I
that's
can
probably
see
the
him.
whitest.
Yeah,
Willie
you're
I've
working
ever
hard,
seen.
man.
I've
I
never
gotta leave
seen
him
such a
alone
white
over there.
Willie.
I gotta keep interrupting him.
yeah.
So I would like to know, how did your Wet Willie come to be, Bob?
Oh, actually, this is Jim's Wet Willie.
Yeah.
This ain't mine.
That's
I
Jim's
just
Wet
got
Willie.
enamored by it. It's the first time I saw it. I'm like, this
Man,
is
he's got a
fucking
big
awesome.
one. That's for sure.
Does he lube?
Yeah,
Does he lube automatically? You just hit a button and he just gets wet.
Yeah, he's got a
Automatic
little
lube.
windy.
You gotta
He's got a little windy thing right
All
there.
right, you gotta wind that for us.
well,
Yes.
We
Wind
want to
it.
see. We want to see your Willie move.
Yeah, yeah. And then you just wind him on up and gotta get good. There you
yeah.
go.
He's ex-
There you go, Willie. Get it,
God,
Willie.
it even moves.
It's so cute.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That Bob, that your Willie's so cute. You're gonna have to bring him. Oop, I said it too soon. I want to see your, Bob. I want to see your Willie later, and I will handle him just fine.
Handle.
Every pun intended. You'll find out why. Stay tuned to the end of the interview, everyone. You'll see where I'm going with that. Every innuendo chance I can, I will
No,
throw
I
that
usually-
shit out there. So you guys are releasing an album now for February 10th. Definitely looking forward to that. And it's really fucking cool. And it's also the same title as this self-titled song that we just played for the video, Swallowed by Hell. What is the name of the fourth single you're going to release?
well, we haven't kind of told anybody that yet.
Ooh,
You
okay.
can
So we
try to
got a
tell them.
date. We got a
But-
date.
Well, no, but we'll tell you.
Really? All right, Spark, you're going to hear it here.
We're
first, people, on the
special.
Yes, this is the first time it's being.
We love
told.
cherries on our YouTube. We love taking cherries. So
Aw.
thank
Yeah.
you for that honor.
The
Thank you.
the next single is the first track on side A, I believe, of the album. It's called "Rise from the Ashes,"
Ooh.
and that was actually in the running for title of the album, just because it's
It's been a long time. It
Kind of-
makes sense.
correct. It's
Yeah.
like us
Yeah.
coming,
Yeah.
It's
like the
Oh.
Phoenix.
but it's
Yeah.
Rise is out of the singles that we have released. I would have to say that Rise is the closest to Spectrum of Death
I agree.
out of these
Okay.
4 singles. This is Rise is
It's on par with Spectrum of
So
Death.
you're giving
It's-
something for your old school fans too, like
Oh, yeah.
your new.
it's
Badass.
Yeah,
dude. I
it's-
can't wait to hear it.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
very, very much like it's very much in the same vein as Spectrum of
yeah,
Death.
yeah. It's
Oh,
just
nice.
yeah. I think it, and it's still not the fastest song off the album. Those are being left for when
you
you
gotta
hear
find
the
it.
full album. Yeah,
Right.
when you hear the
And
full
what
album.
is it called again?
Rise from
Just
the
Rise?
ashes. Rise from the ashes.
Rise from the Ashes. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm writing
we
this
call
down
it
for my
Rise.
personal notes.
Yeah.
So that's going to be released February. No. There's
Oh,
gonna be released
22nd?
January 24th.
Oh,
The
24th.
next single, Rise
Yeah.
from the Ashes, is going to be released January 24th. You're going to catch it first on the band's page before Spotify gets that shit. They said that a day already, an hour ahead of time.
Yes.
So you got
Yes.
to tune in for that. Hopefully, you guys will make an announcement so people can start paying attention.
Yeah,
right.
We will,
Do it.
and we will be announcing. Like I said, we're gonna announce the video too, but
Right.
he didn't even know about the video, so
Bob's just there. Just let him know where to be. And he'll be more than, and you can get him all wet and ready, and he'll be there. That's
Yeah. Hopefully there's a
forget-
video. Hopefully there's a video. We're working on it.
Okay, so my mind just went left again. I'm going to change that. Going on. So, all right. So, single release January 24th for the 4th single release from this album. Again, the album is Swallowed by Hell, and that actual album release is going to be February 10th. Looking forward to that. So, now in honor and celebration of that release, what do you got planned for 2024?
While we're hoping to do everybody always asks us when we're gonna go tour. We're not gonna tour. That just
That
doesn't
makes
work
sense.
doesn't work.
Yeah.
Doesn't work with we all have, like you said, families and jobs.
Right.
But we're hoping to do we've been, we're
Like spot shows and little mini runs.
we like to play the festivals, the big
Yeah.
festivals,
Right.
that bigger. We're playing in Houston in March at Hell's Heroes.
Yeah.
We're flying out for that one. We
I
are
saw
playing
one
with
in
you
New York
guys.
coming up.
Yeah,
Yep.
New York,
Yep.
actually the North,
Good.
the New York
Nice.
show. We are
Armageddon.
playing. That's a Saturday, and I think we're playing Thursday in Philadelphia.
Yep.
Friday in Washington,
coming
and then
in.
Saturday.
Yep.
So we're
And
gonna do
that's
those
when?
3. That is in September sometime.
Yeah,
Sorry, I don't.
that's
Okay.
a little later in the year.
And then in October, we're over in the Czech Republic.
Yep.
We're over there for
Cool.
Nightmare, Thrash Nightmare. We're
Mhm.
headlining that on Saturday night. So we're gonna go there for like 4 days and just hang out and
That'd be
have
cool.
fun.
Oh,
that
yeah.
that will be cool. And then we're playing the show for you guys in June.
Yes.
That's all we got right
Which
now.
has not
Yeah,
been
that's-
announced,
Yeah.
and you are also hearing for the first time, well, live. I mean, certain people know about it. We are still in works, waiting on the final contracts being signed because I'm very picky about shit. And
Good.
yeah, I like to be on my shit, and I'm just calling that one out. I don't just jump in, but I'm ahead of the game. Regardless, we are. What date? I don't even remember what date it is. Let me look. Because it's not, we haven't officially pushed into it, but we do have half the band set though. We already got a few bands that are going to be on this bill, so we got the top 3 headliners. So that's all I'm going to say.
Cool.
But
Are you gonna get Mortis Skull?
no, we are not getting Morta. We are not. So sorry to burst that bubble on you, but no, I'm not bringing in Morta.
Just checking. Just checking.
Yeah, no, we got you guys scheduled June 15th.
June 15th.
We'll be
Yeah.
there.
Now we know the date.
Yeah.
Well, I don't. It's an email. So whoever the hell I've been talking to in email has the basic.
Right.
That would be me.
Yeah. Oh, good to know. All right. So
I'm
he's not
sorry,
paying
I got-
attention. Noted.
I have.
But that's what I'm
it's
there for. And I'm
amazing.
going to ride that ass just the way the wet willy
Oh
likes.
yeah. Check that ass.
It is amazing how many fucking emails I get. It's crazy.
Oh, I get it. No,
Oh, I know.
My shit blows up too. So, but
I
Mine's insane.
Yeah.
So I will. Don't worry. I'm gonna ride that ass. It's gonna be pound. I'm
We're
gonna
gonna-
make sure
we're
it's
gonna-
pounded in
we're
your
gonna-
head.
We're gonna toast to your show.
We're gonna take a shot to your show.
Yeah, to play in your show in Chicago.
Yep.
Cheers.
yeah,
Cheers.
man.
Aw,
man.
Definitely
cheers.
looking forward to it. So everybody, there you go. Now you know we are Savage Ladies are bringing them to the Chicago area June 15th. That's all we're telling you right now. Because I'm waiting on that email to be responded as, yeah, we're good. You're gonna see me knock it out. And then do my thing. You know, I crash feeds. It's what I do. But besides that, I mean, you guys are leaving. You guys are bouncing around. You're doing a bunch of one-offs, which includes us. You know, you're gonna get off with us. You're gonna get off with a few other people, and, and then you're hopping a plane and you're heading to Europe, which is cool. And so, have you guys? Are you guys gonna take a break after that? Are you just gonna bounce around and do like mini weekend tours and shit for a little while?
I would hope we would be doing one-offs for a while.
Yeah.
There's no taking up. We've taken long enough break.
Yeah, we were turning
Right.
a lot of shows down during the writing process.
Yes. Yeah.
And the recording process, we put off a whole lot of promoters
Right.
to finish the album. We did not want to distract from that. We had that goal. We didn't want to break that goal and go into a playing mode where you're not writing anymore. So hopefully now, you know, once the album drops, there'll be more shows added to this year. I'm
Right.
assuming there will be, and we'll be taking them this time. We won't be declining them. You know?
Awesome.
Well, plus
I think
this
it's smart that you guys.
It's
Oh,
been over
sorry.
25 years since you guys released your last album.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a
Yeah.
minute.
it's been a while.
Yeah,
It's been a little
yeah.
while.
And it's
It's been a
smart that
minute.
you guys focused on you instead of just jumping,
Yeah.
you know,
Right.
because sometimes bands will go and jump to those shows and then they
And it's a hot
release
mess.
really good. Right. They don't got the good stuff,
Yeah.
the goods.
Well, you
Yeah,
know,
that's-
a lot of that
that's-
credit on that focus went to Jim when it came to we're gonna get this album done. And he was pushing in his mind, he's like, I don't want to fucking play anything until we get this album written. Because you kind of go in modes, you know. I mean, once you start
Yeah.
rehearsing for shows, you're not concentrating really too much on writing as much. And
Valid.
Right.
yeah, Jim was like,
Okay.
no,
Yeah.
man, you know, and we all agreed to that. We were like, no, and he would hold that feet to the fire. He kept saying, no, you know,
yeah.
he really wanted to get this. We're not fucking around. We're not waiting 10 years. Let's get this album written and out.
Right.
So,
Right.
and we all were on page with that. So we're like, yeah.
Right.
So, but now we
All
will
hands
take
on deck. You guys are ready.
Yeah, but now you guys are ready for that tour
Yeah.
and stuff.
now
Yes.
we'll take shows. So
Or take shows, I
Now-
mean,
now-
sorry.
now we'll wait.
Right.
No, that's fine. We'll do what we call little mini tours.
yeah, a
Like
little
a weekend-
run.
you guys do
Well,
like
you're
a
being
weekend
smart. You're
stint
trying to
somewhere.
balance out your
Yeah.
right.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I get
we'll
that.
do
I
little
get
runs
that.
like that. Yeah, we just got a new bus that's getting worked on. Make it a little more comfortable for us to make those runs when we do those runs. So yeah, no, it's gonna be nice now. But the cool thing is we can take them now, where we couldn't
Right.
take them before.
Right.
You know, so yeah, it's all good.
So
Looking forward
I
to
mean,
it.
you guys are doing
Brutal
one
stuff
thing
to
at a time. You guys are taking one step at a time. I'm the same way. You know, every time I want to, you know,
Yep.
I got some shit planned for, you know, for the Savages this year, and that's like, but even up to this point, everything's just been one step at a time because it's pretty much. I mean, you know, Sarah's a huge addition. You know, fucking Angel's mad crazy on fucking promotions and is great help also. But you know, when it's your own baby, you're the one that's gonna do most of the work. So in my head, if I overload, I'm gonna lose my shit. You know, and then everyone that I work with is going to be abused by me. So I'm calling them out. You know, I'm gonna go Italian. I'm not gonna be Fran anymore. I'm gonna be the Dago. I'm gonna be known as the Dago. Here comes the Dago. You know, so
You're already
I don't
dealing
wanna
with
be
the
that
mess.
way. Yeah, I mean, shit. I can't even talk to Sarah. She breaks down. What did I do? I'm like, nothing. I'm just talking.
I'm always like, are you gonna leave me?
You know,
Don't
I wanna
break
cuddle
out
her
with
and
me.
tell her
Don't
she'll-
break
it's gonna
out
be
with
okay.
me. I love you. Oh,
I do. What did I do?
Yeah, it's you know,
Stay
I
with
get it.
me.
No, it's cool. So, so definitely looking forward to everything.
hold
So for everyone, just to recap again, and I say this because you never know who's popping in and out on the interview. It's for repeat. The fourth single release from their new album, the album that's going to be released, Swallowed by Hell. The fourth single release is going to be out June 24th. The album itself, February 10th. They're going to be going on multiple one-offs. They're going to be getting off at multiple places, including with us in Chicago. And no pun intended on that one. And, and of course, they're heading to Europe. And so you guys got to keep your eyes peeled. They're going to be popping those flyers up everywhere. And they also, like I said, they are going to be here in Chicago area, June 15th. I'm not going to say where, and I'm saying area because, the Savage, we bounce between the suburbs and the city. You never know what you're getting with us. Sure. But it is still Chicago area. I'm definitely looking forward to bringing you guys here. That should be announced hopefully within the next week or so.
Awesome.
I'm not giving a date until, because we all know how dates work. They never fucking work out when you expect This shit's gonna be it's always someone else's fucking fault. It's always someone else's fault on the bigger end. Because you got, they want you on time. But you're gonna wait for them. Yeah.
Like we were talking before, we put a date on the album to be done with it, and that people kept asking, when is it going to be done? When it's done.
Your guess is as good as ours, right?
That's what happened. And just and it was there was no reason to rush it for us to just to put something out.
Right.
Oh, right. Just
Why would we do that?
And it stresses, you don't want to stress yourself out to where it paralyzes you. You can't focus on your music. Yeah, it's good to be laid back.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And there's bands that can write
not 5 years.
I know.
No, I won't be.
No.
I know. I'm playing with you. You know that.
We would always say that too when we'd play over the last decade. Coming out, we got a new album coming out. We've been saying that for 10 fucking years.
That's why I was saying earlier for everyone to keep your eyes peeled for your next album in 20 years. So be back here on the Savage YouTube in 2045. Let's see who's still alive.
Yeah. We'll be sitting on our commodes.
I know.
Right? Sarah will still have the same fucking hat on.
Yes, I will.
It's her signature hat. It's her little witch hat. It's a signature hat for her at this point. Yeah.
So are both of you guys going to be at the show in Chicago?
What was that, hon?
Are both of you guys going to be at the show in Illinois in June?
In Chicago?
Yes.
You'll both be there?
Yeah.
Well, I just want to make
the direct booking agent. I don't miss any of my shows. And we're bringing Sarah to Chicago. She hasn't come yet.
Right.
She has never stepped foot here.
Not yet.
She wanted an album, so I just want to make sure she's.
Come on.
Oh, she's coming. Wait,
bring it, baby.
What'd you say, Jim?
I said that Sarah.
If he can make it, you can make it.
Sarah said that she wanted an album, so I just want to make sure she's going to be there.
Get it in person, girl.
I'm not going to get it.
Yeah. We'll get those signatures. Don't worry.
Signed.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's only a small fee for us to sign shit.
This is true.
Do I need to wind up that toy?
And it looks like this.
Yeah.
Feeling.
Fucking with you.
Hey,
fucking with you.
At least I don't have to worry about getting a disease. It's just my hand. No, just playing. That's a joke.
I can't wait to touch Bob's wet willy. I want to touch Bob's wet willy.
I want to touch him.
It is Willie though, man. It's Slick Willie. You never know.
We're not even gonna go there right now.
It's Slick Willie, so you never
Slick
really
Willie,
know.
Yes.
That's fucking great, dude. That's great.
I just want to make sure you guys do know who this is, right?
I can barely see it, honestly. I can barely see it.
Yes, it's Bill Clinton.
That's right.
You did know that.
Just want to make sure.
That's right. You guys
Willie.
I got my grandson.
It's the only thing that made him wet was Monica.
Willie.
And we see what happens 20 years later. He looks like an AIDS victim. Yes, I said that.
Ooh.
Just careful for your dress, because you might.
I was gonna say, if you're wearing a dress,
yeah,
right.
you might spill a little seed.
He's gonna have the evidence on there, so I
don't
can
have to worry
make
about
sure
Bill.
I get him for
Sarah
that.
does. Sarah likes dresses. I don't. So, Sarah, worry about the wet willy.
Wow. I just sat there
I'm
as a
practi-
I just
I'm
put that-
practicing.
Dude, I was totally enamored when I seen that. That is
He's-
fucking
they're-
perfect.
they're-
Although he
they're
kind
gonna
of
bring they're gonna bring Clinton right. Well, they're gonna bring him right up your alley, Sarah. Bill's gonna climb in your alley all day long. So anyway,
gotta
he's
make
not
the
moving
trip.
on from
Yeah, let's
from Bill. So all right, so you guys, I would love to keep going because we're just going left now. So we're gonna we're gonna go ahead and
I'm having so much fun.
hey, thank you so much for being again here. Now you guys have been blowing up all the platforms, right? Where can they find their music, your merch, everything coming up, everything in the past, everything Morbid?
You can get everything on our website. Obviously the music is on all streaming platforms. I don't think we're missing one of them. But there's gonna be a lot of new stuff coming up on keep an eye on our website, on our merch page, because we got a ton of stuff that's coming in. We just don't want to put anything up right now, but it's to coincide with the release of the album. There's gonna be a lot of stuff, a lot of new stuff. And then obviously when we do shows, we're gonna have a ton of merch. But like I said, if you don't feel that you can buy our album, whatever, then just take it for free off of Spotify. That's what we're putting it up there for. Just
Yeah, hence all the platforms.
Fine,
But the
fine.
best way to support the bands besides coming to the show is buying the merch directly from them. These extra
Right.
websites,
Yes.
you guys are getting screwed.
Absolutely.
If you're gonna
Yeah.
go through
Absolutely.
That's how they
Bandcamp,
get paid.
if you're gonna go through Bandcamp, everybody knows to buy on Friday, so the band gets majority of that profit.
Yes.
And
Yes.
that's
We need to
just
start
kinda-
doing Bandcamp Fridays. That might be a good idea, friend.
Yeah, I don't think about it all the time, but every now and then it pops in
I
my
always
head.
kind of forget though too, and I
Yeah.
don't mean to.
But
I'm
that
gonna
is
start doing that.
the best time. That is the best way for the bands to get most of their, most of everything online. And we know it's not going to be Spotify, but still that support regardless. Look into the subscriptions
Right.
and then get the albums
Yep.
on their actual websites. Don't go to fucking Spotify to buy. Or I mean, if you go to Bandcamp, only on Fridays. So
Right.
Yes.
Right. Only on
Yes.
Fridays.
yeah, and that goes also with your merch and everything else. And again, keep your eyes and ears peeled for the next single, January 24th, which is called Rise from the Ashes, and the actual album release, which is going to be February 10th, going on tour, and they're coming to Chicago June 15th.
We
And the
are.
Savage Ladies
Absolutely.
are playing here. That I am definitely saying.
Yeah,
That's all,
thank you.
That's all the
It's
details
gonna
I
be
can
fun,
give.
man.
Fuck
It's
yeah,
gonna
I'm
be-
looking forward to it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Don't plan anything for the day after.
We're all gonna have to get a Phoenix
Oh,
tattoo
well, yeah.
together.
Okay, so don't hang up. So I'm not saying anything else online. So you guys, again, thank you so much for being here. Sarah, as always,
Yep.
thank you, my witchy woman. I
Aw.
love you to death.
I love you. I love
And
you
you guys,
too.
thank you for an awesome interview, and we'll talk to you in a
Oh,
minute.
it's nice
Yes.
talking to you guys.
All right.
Guys,
All right,
man.
mad love and
appreciate it a lot.
respect. Everyone, stay tuned to next weekend. We're gonna do a different kind of podcast that I haven't done. This is real talk shit. You got to stay tuned. You'll see the ads for it. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good night or day, whatever the fuck time it is.
Bye,
Yeah,
Bill. Slick
We
William.
have to end with